Hello, Virgo. My fellow Virgoans out there, how are you doing? This is the channel Tarot Me Please coming at you for the month of March 2023. Can you believe it? We're approaching March, you guys, and I barely have gotten used to the year 2023. Man, does time fly? I hope all you Virgoans have been doing well, taking care of yourselves and your loved ones. I hope the universe has been treating you well and all the good stuff. Got my candles burning, got my incense burning over to the right here, got my crystals. I've already eaten, so we're good for the next couple hours. We're in good shape. All right, Virgo, let's lay down your cards. Put your cards on the table. Okay, let's see here. Put your cards on the table. Show me your hand. No, just kidding. That's playing cards. Okay, so now that I've put your cards down, I am going to not say a prayer, but just remind myself and you all out there that, this game called life, it's sort of a game. Some of it is predestined and the rules and everything, and you're dealt certain cards and everything in it, but it's how you play those cards. It's your free will that really determines things, right? So, yeah, tarot tells you what's out there in the universe and what's being offered to you, but you still got your free will and how you choose to, play your cards. So, that being said, I don't want to get too philosophical there, but that being said, let's go ahead and start flipping your cards. All right. Virgo, what is your energy for the month of March 2023? Dun, dun, dun. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Queen of Wands. Okay. The Queen of Wands, the very first word that comes to mind is feisty. Okay. So you're a feisty one, Virgo. Present company included. So yeah, the Queen of Wands is somebody who I would say has a lot of confidence, is passionate, self-assured. She's charismatic. She's optimistic. She's vibrant. And I do say she. It is feminine energy, but that's what it is. You could be a man and you could also embody this Queen of Wands energy. Vibrant, confident, self-assured, feisty, all that good stuff. So that's you in the month of March, Virgo. What energy will be crossing you in the month of March? What's the major energy? Oh, Page of Cups. So both of these are people. The Page of Cups is very young energy, and the Page of Cups talks about, just being creative and being idealistic and sensitive, being a dreamer, being innocent, um, embodying the inner child. Could be a little bit naive. We are talking about a very young energy here. So, yeah, um, I want to I want to say that if you don't already have this person in your life, then you are going to meet somebody in March that embodies these qualities of, the naivete, the innocence, the creative, idealistic person, probably young, even though it doesn't necessarily have to be, it's just young energy. Yep. Um, so what will be in the recent past once March comes around? Oh, okay. Um, so that to me is kind of like a work uh card. This is the Seven of Wands, and it has to do with just I want to say fighting and just kind of like, just trying to hold your own at work. The Seven of Wands energy talks about like competition at work and you having to persevere and defending yourself, protecting yourself. Kind of like the card of self defense, because there's a lot of competition. You can see here that you, embodied in this card, you've been fighting, you've been defending and protecting yourself because there's a lot of competition at work. Okay, what is going to be the next step there once you get into March? Ooh, the world. Okay, so I'm almost sure this is a work reading, Virgo. It's certainly shaping up to be like that. And if so, then the world card would signify that you've just or you will be very soon completing a cycle having to do with some work path in your life. Um, for instance, I think I might have said this in my other video. It's like I have been a special ed teacher for a very long time, more than 20 years, but I think I'm kind of at a crossroads now where I'm venturing out to something different, namely, not special ed, but English language development. We call that ELD at school, and it's teaching kids to be fluent in English. And I think my trajectory as of the path of the special ed teacher is kind of like coming to an end, and I'm going to start this new, thing of ELD teaching instead. So you out there, Virgo, what is the thing that you're completing, a cycle on? Have you been, in a certain career or in a certain job for quite a while, and then you've kind of reached the peak of your success and you want to, veer off into something not completely new, but, something a little bit different from what you've been doing? Because that's what the world card hints at, is that your this work trajectory of yours is coming to an end. Yeah. Okay. That being said, let's look at what's going to be on your conscious mind for March. Okay. So you're going to be feeling a little bit like at a standstill, kind of like stagnant. Um, but there's a reason for that. When the Hanged Man comes up, it talks about just, you might feel trapped, you might feel confined and uncertain of the future, but there's a reason that you're kind of at a standstill. It's for you to reach deep within and really find out what you want, what direction you want to go, and all that stuff. But in the moment, you might feel kind of like, oh man, where am I going? I feel like I'm not going anywhere. Um, you know, it's hard for me to let go of what I need to let go, and yeah, all that stuff. Yeah, it's kind of like you're left hanging, or you think that you're left hanging, but it's not really the case. You might feel it, but what it is the universe telling you just to take a little bit of a break and go inwards and get ready for what the new stuff that's coming up, and yeah, let go of the old stuff. Let go of the old stuff and make room for the new stuff is what the universe is trying to tell you. Yeah. Um, so what will be on your unconscious mind? What energy might be influencing you, although you might not be aware of it in March? Oh, Oh, what a beautiful card. That is the Six of Cups card. That's the kind of the innocence card, nostalgia card. The Six of Cups talks about memories and healing and sentimentality and comfort. So, you know, if you have been in a certain career for quite a while, I mean, in my case, it's more than 20 years, and you were meant to be in the career, you were meant to do it. It was part of your soul's purpose, but not forever. You weren't meant to be in that career forever, and there was something else that the universe has planned for you. But you might be feeling kind of nostalgic for the old times, for when you first got into that career, and you were really making a difference in the world and all that stuff. um, you're going to feel nostalgic, but the Hanged Man is really signifying that it's going to be time to let go, to make room for new stuff. Yeah. um what will be in your hopes and fears, Virgo? Okay. That's the King of Wands card. And the King of Wands card is a person. And I think this is you hoping to be the King of Wands. The King of Wands is an expert taskmaster, project manager, leads with respect, um, and inspires leadership in everybody else. Very fiery, very determined manager, leader. King of Wands, definitely, a person, which I think it's good. You're hoping to be this person, actually, in your new work trajectory, in your new work path. King of Wands is visionary and very strategic and bold and daring and all that good stuff. So I think this is you hoping to be this in your new work endeavor. The fact that these two came up in the same spread, says a lot. Whenever couples, like the queen and king of a certain suit come up, then it's like the universe saying, hey, I really mean this. You know, this is you and this is who you hope to be. And it's like the courage, the motivation, the inspiration, the drive, to complete, to achieve. Okay, so having said that, let's now go on to what your influence will be on the final outcome. So, how will this new work path, this new work endeavor go for you? Let's look at your influence first. What is your attitude going in, Virgo? My goodness. What a beautiful card. It's not every day this card comes up. And in your influence, I mean, the Magician, almost the first card, besides the Fool of the major arcana. The Magician can make his dreams come true. The Magician can bring about whatever dreams, whatever visions or ideas that he has. He can bring them to reality. He's got one hand up to the heavens, another hand down to earth, and he is synthesizing his ideas and bringing them on to reality, to earth, to regular people. He's got all the tools he needs. So Virgo, you will have all the tools that you need to bring your dreams and visions to reality. You got the cups, which means heart. You've got the pentacles, which means resources. You've got the sword, which means the ideas and the intelligence, and then you got the wands, the urge, the motivation, the fire. You're going to have everything that you need. And then here is the infinity sign above your head, signifying that the possibilities are endless. It's like you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. What a beautiful card for your influence field, isn't it? Oh, I can talk about this card forever, but I won't. Um, so your influence on the final outcome is just going to be stupendous. Um, what external influence will be at play onto the final outcome? Let me see. What's something that you can't control, Virgo? Ooh, okay. I didn't expect that, but I'll take it. Um, that's really, I would say, one of maybe two kind of challenging cards. Here's you having to protect, yourself at work and defend yourself. And then here is the card of thievery or betrayal. This is the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords talks about betrayal or deception, lies, trickery, scheming, strategy, sneakiness. See, this is not you. This is like something on the outside. So it's something that you're going to have to look out for. It's something that you're going to have to look out for. It doesn't mean that that's going to win. I mean, if you look at these two cards, I mean, who's the more powerful one, obviously? Who's the one who's going to prevail? It's you. It's you and your um, manifestations and all that good stuff. This one is not going to prevail, but it's still going to be kind of, um, in the background that you're going to have to look out for. Don't be so quick to trust everybody and tell everybody your secrets and stuff like that, because not everybody's going to have your interests in mind. Okay? So just be careful. But, did I have to tell that to you? I didn't have to tell you that, Virgo. I mean, you're always careful. You always tread very lightly on things. So, but it's just like a little reminder, Although this new endeavor is something that you were meant to take on, just know that it's not all going to be rainbows and butterflies. There's going to be some stones on the path. Okay. Having said all that, let's now flip your final outcome card. What is it about this new work trajectory? Ho. Okay. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is a Taurus card, Taurus energy. And if it's not a Taurus, a person of the Taurus zodiac sign that you're going to be meeting, at the very end of your trajectory, then it's Hierophant energy. The Hierophant it embodies knowledge and sharing and traditional institutions and conformity and beliefs and commitment. So I would say that, you're going to be committed to this new work trajectory of yours, and it's going to be there for a while, just like your recent work path was there for a good amount of time. Your next one is going to be a long time thing as well. It's going to be a long-term commitment. Okay. It's not, kind of like the fleeting energy. It's going to be permanent, is what the Hierophant says. It's going to be permanent. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope some, if not all, resonated with you. And if it did, I invite you to subscribe to the channel Tarot Me Please. My name is Crystal. It was a pleasure. And I wish you well, and I'll see you soon. Bye.